for the Kansas City Roos out of the Summit League in the first ever meeting between them, up center for the Horned Frogs, and Jerome Palm, who's a 6'10 transfer out of the Netherlands.
Back from David Punch. Well, I don't think we've seen that.
I know, I like that. Here's Punch, sends across court. Elevation's front right now, Carmelo, the other Carmelo. Now in front with his Jason Petty. Trying to force that one to Palm. Here's Punch, part of this starting lineup that's got Harding and Pierre in the backcourt, of course. Nice work inside
against his old teammate
I'm
tonight.
sure, they were good. Step through, slapped away, loose on the floor. 50-50 ball, finally controlled here by Punch. Kick it off in the corner, Punch left alone. The foul here.
And the reach of the big guys can really bother smaller inbounders.
Here's Pierre to three. Jaden scores that one.
They're all playing outside now, and the guards don't want to go inside.
And there's so much switching that goes on. Everyone's just used to it, right?
That's right.
Corner miss.
An emphasis, obviously, for TCU tonight, too, after getting out rebounded by 21 against a much bigger Michigan team.
Much bigger. Marvin Menzies, Coach of the Year in the Summit in 2024. To the surface. 3 minutes into this one. Right-hand side, Petty left alone. That jumper doesn't go. LT in the corner again, and that one goes.
Brought him in.
Yep. He had family in town for the last couple of games. Made the trip. Leone's in as well. Leone available. We didn't know if he would be. Here's Punch. Outlet now, LT. Racing for free throw line.
Didn't just take that rebound and
Evans with it, penetrates up off the glass, missed that one. Brock Harding. Punch in traffic. Off
every game.
Free throw line, David Punch. That maybe is
a bit of background noise going. Makes it a little more difficult when it gets that quiet.
Felt like it was.
You hear yourself breathe. The rule, they asked all the fans to stand until the visiting team scores here. You still got a handful of fans.
Foul there. It'll stay with KC. That ball was tapped. Oh, they get a late push here. Michael trying to get him on track. Evans. Too much on that one. Posey had it and lost it. Ooh, it's going to be rolling through some of the greats. UCLA history where we just stack them up. Here's Evans penetrating. Reverse doesn't go. Edmonds. But I like the defense, what I'm seeing so far here, Colin.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He didn't give up on that play, too. Just kind of dug it out a little bit.
It's really low. But you know what's interesting? He said, we came back to practice this week, and all of a sudden the offense was there again. And so
I thought they played really well, forcing 22 turnovers from the number 16 in the country.
And you lose that game. Here's a three-pointer outside. Here's a first. Robinson Posey. Jaden Pierre for three to answer, and does. You lose that game 67-63 to Michigan. Here's another jumper that goes from the perimeter.
Talk about a team that needed a confidence booster after losing the first game of the season in New Orleans,
sure.
Right? A team that only won 4 games last year.
Needs a little help. Edmonds, how about that?
Up to 7 points already tonight.
23-6. Jumper from the Toulson. Robinson now Edmonds.
Road game, though.
Yep,
Road game's tough. I don't care who you're playing.
Corner again here. This Toulson, free throw line. Tanner. Back out Pierre for three.
The move down here, scoring the post.
Frogs out rebounding. The Roos 8-3 as Robinson misses Shilla, who I thought, and you were here in person, but you know, I thought Fran did a really nice job of pointing out.
They call it a Euro step.
Kind of. Count the third one after the contact. Here's a and so if you can rebound better and then do like you're doing tonight, make a few shots, you're gonna have a
pass. So that number hopefully will go up. And if they can defend like they did against Michigan, I think they'll definitely have an opportunity to knock off every one of them if they defend and knock down some shots.
Jeremiah Clark hit that last three. Harding answered. Clark's doing a nice job on the double team with a low block. Punch just ripped it away from him. How about that? Harding lost a handle on it, then reaches in, finishing up as a grad student now at Kansas City. Free throws.
Yeah, gotcha.
They were champions.
That's cool.
In the 3-on-3 team. Here's Edmonds. Xavier to Harding. Short on that attempt. Solacham's in. It's one of the big men. In for Edmonds for the Frogs. Branch got rid of it quickly. Bundy. Open man. Three-pointer doesn't go here for Toulson on the other end. Can't score it. It's out of bounds. In the paint. Jump hook. Doesn't go. Rebounds is Robinson. Now Harding. There's another lob that Toulson couldn't fit. Wharton High School there. Bumped, and you almost have to call that, even though he did step on his foot. I mean, it wasn't a trip or anything.
I've never seen it called any.
Branch's free throw is good. Carmelo played at Santa Fe Junior College. Harding tried to force that one. That's the fourth turnover by Brock Harding in this half. He came into the game with just out top with it. Harding down to 7 on the shot clock. Toulson stepped on the side. Evans down low. Wide open was Palm, and that sees the trap coming. You know, all too often you see Young. Here's punch on the floater. Doesn't get the roll. Perfect thing that Harding did was dribble away from it, right?
That's
Just
right.
keep it alive.
Yeah, and he's one of the better dribblers in traffic that you'll see.
Yep. Frogs up 20-9 and rebounding. Vione with a dunk for the baseline.
Yep.
Petty. Evans. Tapped out of bounds. Punch. Vione again. Couple of hesitations there. And TCU back the other way. We can punch lead the break. Posey takes off. Largest lead of the game at 20. Here's Evans. Blocked by punch from behind. And we get a whistle to go.
No, I think that's right for sure. And then
Back court. It was awfully close.
I feel like that happens.
Here's Posey. Penetration. Second free. Here's Evans. Out of the top. Deep three this time. Off the hop the branch off the mark.
Got a little extra.
Posey tried to save that one. Down low. Scott. Bundy in the corner. Scott with a nice rebound. Here's Harding deep in the corner. 20-point game. LT from the corner scores that with a Bundy. Now Petty. A round punch. Hesitation.
5-man front. So they'll counter that with 2 guards out top.
Edwards for 3. In and out. LT, nice wraparound for punch to finish, and he missed it. Ooh. Robinson keeps it alive. Harding for 3.
Well, he traded in the corner there, but it's good to see him knock down another 3.
Harding's got 6. Jump. Punch trying to step around, and he's fouled.
That was a,
Here's punch at the free throw line. Against Michigan, 3 points and 2 boards. Doubles his total already here tonight. You can hear Dwayne Broussard, who's got the scout for this game, the assistant for Jamie Dixon, letting him know exactly what's coming. In fact, to Robinson, entry to punch. David going to back it in here on Palm for the turnaround that's off the mark. Down to 6. Nice job by KC defensively. They force another ball. Punch out front. 2 seconds. 3 ball off the mark. To do it.
Okay.
It's now in the NBA. And the first one to do it, you're going to get this. Kirk Thomas.
yeah, that makes.
Frogs up 51-28. TCU led by as many as 25. Petty in the lane, a late whistle. Edmonds, who is quiet in that first half because he picked up 2 personal fouls early. Now he's 3rd. Robinson has to come in for him already. This is the lineup as Petty makes.
I think they're right size-wise. Yes, Mike is going to definitely have to rebound his size.
Here's a punch in the lane. Robinson here, Lilovicius, and Robinson on the floor right now. Pierre for three, knocks down. Harding tied up. Frog's ready. Pierre.
Should have gone straight up with it. He had a layup on the left side.
Three on the shot clock. Pierre for another three. Score that one.
I didn't put the ball in the hole.
Evans slapped away. Obviously thought about it for a second punch. Pierre, a deep three this time.
Why not?
Yep. Well, he off the mark from the corner that time was Doctor. Branch this time. TCU looking for their third win of the year. Follow doesn't go for.
Yes. Getting good looks. That's what you want. The whole point of the offense is keep running and get good looks.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a feeling out process, learn to play with each other. And TCU, as you can see, they're getting a lot more comfortable after that first game.
Salachim. Back out Harding for three. Tapped around a couple of times.
Program on there just every night, man.
Yep. Here's Robinson on the inbounds. His three doesn't go. In front with him is Jason Petty.
Really nice job.
UMKC. Now they go as KC. Kansas City, the Roos. Out of the Summit League. Clark has to force that one. Right. Salachim get a nice feed. Notice this about zoos. No matter where you live in the country, you have a really good zoo. Like, have you ever heard anyone, wherever they live, go, their zoo's not that good?
See, they got a great primate exhibit.
Exactly.
It's fabulous.
Yep. Petty nice dish down low for the lead. Xavier Edmonds backing it in. Turn around doesn't go for him, but a nice job there, Robinson. And puts it up and draws contact. That's what
finds a way to just will himself to the basket every time and at least get a hand. I feel like he gets his hands on it.
15 on the shot clock here for Harding. Toulson for three. Toulson tries to save it. This time the Roos get
Kansas City recognizing that. Now they're sending double teams to Harding. TCU's got to get easy buckets out of this.
Posey takes off and left him
dribble out of that and find somebody for a layup. It should every time.
Paul, free throw line. Blocked by Ed. Bundy back out there for KC. Posey falls down. Throw a forearm shiver in that first half. Here's a three from Branch that doesn't go and get a foul. He got away with one in the first half that everyone missed. It's a nice feed to punch with the extra pass, but he only blocked from behind. Out front was Ashton Jones now into the line. Three-pointer step out here. Branch misses. It hasn't been clean of late, Colin.
No, it is not.
On either side. Bundy for three. Over the back. This game gets his pressure now. Punch. Breaks it across. Tip follow no good. Frogs they're scoring droughts at 2.5. They've missed their last 7. Here's Posey. Toulson scores out.
Well, that's a good.
Evans baseline foul from junior out of Las Vegas. Scores out. The line goes Doctor.
You ever seen that?
Never have I seen that.
I feel bad for RJ. He's been waiting all night to get in the game.
Here's Evans. Branch in traffic. A couple of particular situations. You got a big man catching it at half court. He threw it backwards. You okay with that?
No, you want to go forward. Nice drive there from Posey. But if he's not comfortable putting the ball on the floor or passing it, advancing down the floor.
Three-pointer for the corner. This one goes
for not pulling him out of the game, or for pulling him out of the game.
Yeah.
I think he should have been pulled out of the game.
Here's Punch with a turnaround. The timeout's quicker. They want him on the floor, ready to go. So you're going to, you're going to see officials hustling him up. Try to snap. 26-point lead. Add to it here. LT does.
Another assist for
from Lithuania. He was struggling from the floor, and they leave town. Look what happens. Out front with it is Branch. Short. Matter of time. He's 4 of 5 tonight behind the arc.
Yep, and you know, all the coaches have said, you know,
he might be there a while, but never leave on a miss.
You can just walk under the basket and do a layup if you need.
Here's Palm back in the game, trying to take it right at Edmonds for that 4th foul.
There, catches the ball on the block. Didn't even take a peek at the basket.
Try to get him to double digits. Nice look down low. Pierre comes down awkwardly. Here's Punch for 3, short. Down front again. Brock finds the open shooter, and Robinson with a nice stroke. Just a big screen there. Clark around Edmonds.
Yeah, Harding thought twice about running through that one, didn't he?
Jumper from outside with 5 with a shot clock.
Needs one more pump fake there from Edmonds.
Bundy short on that. 2:35 to play. Frogs up big. Add to a 36-point lead. Turnover at the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Turn around from Edmonds. Doesn't go. Providence, Wisconsin matchup. Jumper here goes. LT will control it now. Lindenwood is next up.
Knocks down a good amount of them, too.
Standing on the end line. KC process just happened recently. Penetration here. Simmons on the fall away. Doesn't get pants on that. Yeah, catch and shoot, right? Let it fly, baby. McElroy. Here's Edwards again with a jumper. That one doesn't go. Scott to Bundy. Knocked away. Ooh, and a kick. A rebound for the Horned Frogs, and TCU with a big win here tonight. 81-45, they get the victory.